On the 21st of July 2021, former president of Chartered Institute of Professional Printers of Nigeria, Mr. Olugbemi Malomo, on Arise News, made a shocking revelation.
Paper in Nigeria today, we use about 3 million tons of paper annually. If you put that in Naira and Kobo, that's about 3 trillion Naira. Now, the importance of that will come out when you compare it to our budget. That's over 20% of our budget. Now, all this has been imported into Nigeria.
This explains one of the major reasons why education in Nigeria has been a nightmare. Imported paper drives the cost of books through the roof.
Any parent will not be able to afford books. It's as simple as that. So that's why we're saying that we need to urgently do something to ensure that this situation is arrested.
This was 3 years ago, when the exchange rate was 506 Naira to $1. Now, it is over 1,700 Naira to $1. The astronomical cost of importing paper has driven many publishers into bankruptcy, while the surviving ones apply stringent cost-cutting strategies to make very little profit. Even booksellers, schools, authors, and state governments are feeling the heat. In all of this chaos, the biggest losers are the kids who have no books to read at school. The high cost of books is also a major factor in the growing number of out-of-school children in Nigeria. According to a recent report published by UNICEF, there are now about 18.3 million out-of-school children in Nigeria, up from 8.7 million in 2014, representing over 100% increase in only 10 years. With the current inflation rates above 33%, things can only get worse for school children who had a future of Nigeria's workforce and economic self-reliance. However, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has continued to pledge support for local production in every sector, and it is commendable that several sectors, especially oil and gas, pharmaceutical, and agriculture industries, are already getting greater attention. This has to be expanded to educational sector, particularly the paper industry, by supporting local paper production. The Nigeria International Book Fair (NIBF), a yearly book fair and education event organized by the Nigeria Book Fair Trust, is taking a giant step to inspire a national conversation on reviving local paper production in Nigeria. NIBF 2025 edition, with the theme Local Paper Production, Panacea to Affordable Book Production and Qualitative Education, is scheduled to take place on Wednesday, May 7 to Friday, May 9, 2025 in Lagos. Preparations are already in top gear to make the book fair a groundbreaking national event. NIBF 2025 will bring together top stakeholders, investors, government officials, and decision makers in the education, book, paper, and printing sectors. Major education events like NIBF need the support of corporate bodies and the government to make it a landmark success. During the recently concluded Lagos Book and Arts Festival, Chairman of Nigeria Book Fair Trust, Mr. Dare Oluwatuyi, spoke about the need for increased support for education.
The empathy we have towards education and things like that is discouraging. So we need to change our attitude to things of this nature.
Without a doubt, there is an urgent need to begin the process of boosting local paper production in Nigeria to reduce the cost of books, revive public education, and get our kids off the streets. We need to support the existing local paper producers and establish policies that will attract investors to start new local paper manufacturing plants so that our children can get affordable, high-quality books to read.